The information in this video is for educational purposes only and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. Always talk with your doctor before changing your diet, exercise, or supplements. Why your metabolism slows after 35, Mitolyn Science explained. If you're over 35, doing everything right, and your belly fat still will not budge, this might be the first time you finally understand why your body stopped responding and what you can do about it. Stay with me until the end, because I've got an exclusive free gift that can seriously level up your results. Let's jump right in. You're doing everything right. 5 days a week at the gym, pushing hard through your workouts. Your step counts are locked in at 10,000 every day without fail. Meals are planned, portions weighed, desserts completely eliminated. Your water bottle is always full and by your side. You feel disciplined, committed, focused. And yet, month after month, that same stubborn belly fat around your midsection refuses to budge. The scale hasn't moved more than a pound in weeks, maybe months. Your clothes still fit exactly the same. Progress feels completely stalled. Marcus from North Carolina reached out to me with this exact story. He laughed bitterly on our call and said, "I swear my body followed completely different rules in my 20s. Back then, he'd simply cut back on food for a few days before vacation, and almost instantly the fat would melt off. Energy would surge. Confidence would return. But now, at 42, despite all his discipline and consistency, it feels like nothing works anymore, no matter what he tries." If that scenario sounds painfully familiar, you are definitely not alone. Thousands of people over the age of 35 describe this same frustration. They wake up committed, they execute all day, they go to bed disciplined, and they still wake up to the same body in the mirror. It genuinely feels like your metabolism just broke overnight without warning. So the million-dollar question becomes, what actually changed inside your body? Why does everything that used to work no longer deliver results? Today, we're going deeper than surface-level advice about calories, workouts, or the latest trendy diets on social media. We're talking about the microscopic engines inside every single one of your cells, your mitochondria, and why many leading researchers now believe they hold a key to restoring your energy, reigniting fat loss, and helping you reclaim the vitality you remember from your 30s. If you've ever felt like your metabolism suddenly slammed on the brakes despite your best efforts, what you're about to learn can finally explain why that might be happening. Here's the silent shift that happens after age 35 that almost nobody warns you about. Elena from Oregon didn't notice it at first. She just started feeling more tired than usual. Her once enjoyable workout suddenly felt heavier, like she was pushing through mud. Recovery between sessions took much longer than it used to. What used to be a quick bounce back now left her sore for days. What Elena didn't realize is that the biggest metabolic change after 35 doesn't always start with appetite changes or obvious hormone swings. It often begins deep inside your cells. Each one of your cells contains hundreds, sometimes thousands, of mitochondria. These are your cellular power plants, working around the clock. Their job is to take the food you eat and the oxygen you breathe and convert both into ATP, the energy currency that fuels everything your body does, from contracting muscles to firing brain signals. Research suggests that sometime in your mid-30s, mitochondrial quality and quantity begin to decline. Fewer power plants running can mean less total energy output, slower metabolism across the board, fatigue that you can't quite explain. Imagine a city powered by 100 electrical plants running smoothly. Suddenly, 25 of those plants shut down. The remaining 75 try to pick up the slack but are forced to run in overdrive and less efficiently. Streetlights dim. Factories slow production. Traffic lights flicker. The entire city starts to slow down. That's close to what can happen inside your body as mitochondrial function declines after age 35. Energy production drops across systems. Mood can shift. Workout recovery slows dramatically. And your metabolism, the process that decides whether calories are burned as fuel or stored as fat, takes one of the biggest hits of all. Now let's talk about why the diets and strategies that worked perfectly in your 20s and early 30s suddenly stopped delivering results. Trevor from Michigan tried everything in his playbook. He cut calories lower and lower, added more cardio sessions, extended his workouts, tracked macros obsessively, intermittent fasting, low carb, keto. If it was trending, he tried it. At 25, those strategies worked like clockwork. At 40, they completely backfired. Here's why. Severe calorie restriction sends a starvation signal to your body. Your mitochondria receive that alarm and may slow their energy output to conserve resources for survival. They go into protective mode. The result is a vicious cycle of exhaustion, stalled fat loss, constant hunger, and growing frustration. Your body adapts by burning fewer calories to match your reduced intake. Long-endurance cardio sessions, or very strenuous workouts, can add even more stress if your recovery capacity is already low. That drained for days feeling after an intense 90-minute workout is not weakness. It is cellular overload. Your mitochondria simply cannot recover fast enough. Your body is not fighting you on purpose. It is trying to protect you based on ancient survival programming. That biology does not understand modern gyms, meal prep, or constant hustle. It only knows that when stress is high and recovery is low, it has to slow everything down. Now let's zoom in on the fat-burning process itself and why it can break down. Deep inside your mitochondria, dietary fat is turned into usable energy through a process called beta oxidation. In healthy mitochondria, this process runs smoothly. In weak or stressed mitochondria, it can stall. Unused fat builds up. Oxidative stress rises as energy production becomes less efficient. Free radicals can start to damage nearby tissues. Here is a key detail most people never hear. Your muscle tissue holds some of the highest concentrations of mitochondria in your body. When mitochondrial density drops with age, the same workouts that once reshaped your body start to feel harder and deliver fewer visible results. That's why many people say, the same weights I lifted easily at 30 feel heavy at 40. It is not your imagination. It is not a lack of willpower. It is fewer energy factories trying to power the same muscle fibers. Danielle from Arizona felt this deeply. She prepped her meals. She never missed the gym. She tracked her sleep. Yet she was exhausted, and her body composition did not change. When she shifted her focus, things started to move. She worked on better sleep quality. She added more simple daily movement, not just hard gym sessions. She included targeted mitochondrial support. Her natural energy returned first. Then her body finally started changing. This leads to a big question. Can mitochondrial function be supported and improved? Or is this decline permanent? Science suggests mitochondrial function can be supported and, in some cases, improved through a process called mitochondrial biogenesis. That's when your body is signaled to build new, more efficient power plants and increase total energy capacity. This does not happen by accident. The right conditions have to exist. Nutrients must reach your cells. Blood flow has to deliver oxygen. Stress hormones need to stay under control. Antioxidants need to help manage oxidative damage. This is where a focused supplement like Mitolyn may help create better conditions. Mitolyn is designed to support the cellular roots of metabolic slowdown instead of just masking symptoms. There are no harsh stimulants, no caffeine jitters, no fake spikes that crash later. It is built for adults over 35 who already eat well, train regularly, and still feel stuck. The formula targets 3 key areas: circulation, to help deliver nutrients and oxygen; antioxidant support, to help manage oxidative stress; direct mitochondrial nourishment, to support energy production in the cells. Mitolyn is not a magic pill. It is a long-term support tool meant to work with the healthy habits you already practice. Here are the core ingredients and what they are designed to support. Maca root supports steady energy and healthy hormone balance. Hawthorn extract supports healthy circulation and oxygen delivery. Ginger helps your body respond to oxidative stress. Turmeric, through curcumin, supports a healthy inflammation response. Schisandra berry is an adaptogen that may support mitochondrial resilience. White kidney bean extract may help support more stable blood sugar for steadier fuel. Together, these ingredients focus on supporting the cellular machinery that produces your energy instead of forcing artificial stimulation. Now let's talk about timelines and expectations. Mitochondrial decline builds over years of stress, suboptimal nutrition, exposures, and normal aging. Rebuilding capacity takes time and consistency. That's why many people commit to 60 or 90-day plans. They give their cells time to adapt and for changes to show up in real life. The best results tend to come when supplementation is combined with smart habits. Prioritize deep, restful sleep for 7 to 9 hours so repair can happen. Make resistance training a regular part of your week to send a grow stronger signal to your mitochondria. Choose nutrient-dense whole foods rich in antioxidants, healthy fats, and key vitamins and minerals. Manage stress through breathing, time outside, prayer, or meditation. Use tools like short fasting windows or brief cold exposure only if they are safe for you and approved by your doctor. When these habits line up with targeted cellular support, the effects can build over time. Here's the recap. Your mitochondria power almost every part of your metabolism, from fat burning to workout recovery. After 35, they tend to lose efficiency and number, which helps explain fatigue, stubborn fat, and slower recovery. That cellular decline helps explain why old tactics from your 20s stop working, even when you are more disciplined now. Supporting mitochondrial health through lifestyle, nutrition, and targeted supplements may help you restore more of your natural fat-burning ability at the source. Mitolyn is one science-informed option aimed at this specific shift in adults over 35. If you're over 35 and it feels like your disciplined body is working against you, remember this. Your energy, your metabolic flexibility, and your fat-burning capacity are not gone. They can be supported and rebuilt from the cellular level up. To learn more about Mitolyn, including current pricing, any discounts, and details on the money-back guarantee, make sure to use the first link in the description below to visit the official site. That link supports this channel at no extra cost to you and gives you the best available offer. Your weight loss journey can start today. Don't miss out. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. Grab your copy of my free keto ebook in the description and join our health community for more health-boosting tips. Thank you for watching. Your support means everything.